So I want to say, Alejandra, it's perfect to go right after Alejandra because this is 25 years ago in 1997. We were just walking the beach and we saw some trash. We decided, we could complain about the trash or you could pick it up. We picked it up, met Penny Keating, who was just at the beginning of starting this thing called the Pacific Beach Coalition. There were about 4 of us. And it's been 25 years right here on this beach. In fact, I still left the setup. I'm running back and forth because people are still coming in with trash. But I want to say thank you, Alejandra. Where did she go? Because this has become not just a little organization that we started in Pacifica. Now it's a movement. And you can tell when Alejandra talks about the communities that it affects. It's a big deal. So I want to say in 25 years, there's so many people to thank for this. Thank you to all of our city council people that came here, our mayor, the county people, Alex from the senator's office who helped us. He was right there in the middle of this mess today, helping all the people organize. It's really tough, but it's fun. And a lot of people out there had fun. So I do want to say this has now gone a generation. It's 25 years, just gone a generation. We have our Blue Crew, which is our second generation, which is just amazing to us that happened. That they came and they started this whole new energy that's going to keep it going for how many more years? Who knows? So I want to thank everyone who's made this possible for the last 25 years. We're going to keep going with this. There's so many people to thank. But I do want to say, I think the biggest part of this, it's been a generation. It's not just picking up trash. It's really about education. That's what Lynn is always telling us. It's really about educating people. And you know what? It's working. Because I was talking to a person this morning saying there's really not that much out there because people are continuing to do this. People are not littering like they used to, and people are picking up way more than they used to. So a generation, I've said this before a million times, a Lindenmar cleanup, we would have about 30 bags of trash when we started this 25 years ago. 30 bags of trash. Today we had one big one. We had about a couple 100 pounds of trash, all small things from all around. I also want to thank, so that tells you how much we've changed. I also want to thank, I was in charge of kind of gathering all the different civic groups. There's about 200 civic groups that we deal with. Today we had probably 75 of those groups out here at maybe 25 sites today, 35 sites today. But I want you to know this is Earth Month. There's another group, maybe 25 more groups that are out there who've been cleaning up their sites today, this month. That didn't make it today. They made it this month. So congratulations to them. So I want to leave you with, as people have said, we have a new generation. We have a new feeling for this feeling that we have. Thank you, Alejandra, for starting, and Matt, for starting this amazing organization, Plastic Free Pacifica. It makes a big difference. We're not seeing the things that we used to see out here. Plastic bags sadly came back because of the loophole of putting recycled on it, and now they're not one use. That's just not true anymore. People still throw them away. So we have to educate ourselves, buy less plastic, put stuff where it's supposed to go. Try as hard as you can to recycle and compost. It's not that hard. You have 3 cans, okay? And lastly, I'm gonna leave you this. We started with 4. And a little while later, we had a couple of different presidents. A little while later, a certain person came and just the organization exploded. So I give a whole ton of credit to Lynn Adams, who never stops. Here's the 25 years more of Lynn being president, right, Lynn?